Hello everyone and welcome to Seven Sacred Sisters. I'm Sarah, and today I'm doing an intuitive tarot card reading for each of the zodiac signs for the middle of March 2021. Please keep in mind that these are general readings, so not all of the messages will resonate with everyone. If the message resonates, claim it without a doubt, and if it doesn't, I highly recommend that you A, leave it for someone else, and B, check out some of the other readings that apply to your chart, like your rising sign, your moon sign, your Venus sign, and possibly your North Node placement. I'm just going to take a moment now to play the singing bowl to clear the space so that we get the best energies for the readings today. So if you'd like to stay and listen to that, I will be doing that now. However, if you would like to skip ahead, please check out the description box below. There will be timestamps for when you can get into your reading. Hello, Pisces, and welcome to your reading. I have pre-shuffled your cards off camera, but I am going to shuffle them a bit now for good measure. What are the messages for Pisces? What are the messages for Pisces? One more. Okay. Spirit. What are the messages for Pisces? For whenever they hear this message. What are the messages for Pisces? Core of the reading, we have the King of Swords. What is the challenge for Pisces? What is the challenge? Three of Wands. Underlying energies, Four of Cups. In the recent past, Five of Wands. In the crowning position for Pisces. In the Page of Pentacles. It's in the near future for Pisces. Three of Cups. How does Pisces see themselves right now? How is Pisces seeing themselves right now? Or how are others seeing them? Knight of Wands, very nice. It's in their field. It's in the field. Oh, okay. You have the Ten of Pentacles, and in the placement of action or advice, you have the Temperance card. Okay. What's the possible outcome here for Pisces? Spirit. Spirit, what is the possible outcome here for Pisces? What's the possible outcome? What's the possible outcome for Pisces? Oh. There you are, showing up in your own reading, Pisces. King of Cups. Let's get one more. Let's get one more to clarify. This one. The Magician. Very nice. Creating your own reality. And bottom of the deck, we have Ten of Cups and the King of Wands. Ooh, and the Ace of Pentacles. Very nice. Oh, okay, let's see. the core of your reading, you have the King of Swords. King of Swords is about making decisions apart from their emotions. It's somebody who's in their power. They have ultimate discernment. They know how to yield their sword of truth. They speak their words, and sometimes they could be cold. In this card especially, the king is seemingly blowing into the wind, and it's very frosty and windy around him. So this could maybe be your energy if you're having to use discernment in a situation, or it could be somebody else around you's energy. But usually when it's at the core of the reading, it's representing the person for whom the reading is for. In the challenging position, you have the Three of Wands. Oh, and also this is air energy, so this would be Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra energy as well. So perhaps you have a strong air sign placement in your chart, or you're just acting with discernment. You're having to make decisions about how to move forward, and you have to kind of remove your heart from the decision possibly that you have to make in how you want to move forward. Because in the challenging position, or what's crossing you, or what's coming up to you to deal with, is the Three of Wands. And the Three of Wands is about waiting for something to come in. It's about doing the legwork towards building something, something passionate, possibly something that you're creating. It could be a passion project, creative project, or it could just be that you're moving forward towards a next stage in your life, and you need that, you're waiting for that fourth wand to come in to give you that stability. And it seems like you've set your eyes on what it is that you want to create. You've taken your time to build what it is you're hoping to create in your world. But there has been either a requirement for you to be a bit removed possibly, or you've had to remove some of your... It's difficult when you want to build something that you're passionate about, but yet you have the King of Swords. It's almost like you've had to be really discerning, and that's difficult when you're building something you're passionate about, because it implies that there's something in your heart that's moving you forward towards making this thing. So it makes sense that this might be in the challenging position, if there's a need to move forward towards something, but also needing to make decisions with a clear head, devoid of emotions possibly. In your unconscious or subconscious position, we have the Four of Cups. So the Four of Cups in this card represents somebody who's kind of like drinking to excess, because perhaps in the past the situation, it seems like there's some conflict here with the what I like to call the Five of Wands, which is the my body card. It could also be healthy competition between people, but it leads me to believe that something that you've received in the past, some type of news, has led you to feel disappointed, dissatisfied, could have led you to drink possibly as well. The key point here for the Four of Cups is somebody who isn't interested in the fourth cup that's coming forward, or doesn't see what's in the fourth cup, but usually it is there's an implication of knowing what's in the fourth cup already and having a feeling of being dissatisfied about it. It could also just be someone who maybe was celebrating with people and maybe said some things that they regret that they had said, because, like I mentioned prior, that the Five of Wands is in the recent past position, and because we have the Four of Cups in the underlying energy and the Three of Cups in the future position, this leads me to think, rather than it being typically it's my body card, like I said, but I would say that in this case it seems that there's probably some type of conflict with you and other people, or this can be healthy competition. So maybe in something that you're trying to create, something you're trying to move forward with, you see other people maybe doing or have like already successfully created the thing that you're trying to create, and in your unconscious you have this feeling of like, oh, I won't be able to do it. There's a thought belief, an emotional attachment to an old belief system that is making you think like, oh, like I know what's in that fourth cup and it's not going to be fulfilling, and it's just going to lead to disappointment. So I'm picking up that there might be a negative pattern of belief or thought pattern that kind of creeps in sometimes, which leads you to feel like maybe you should suppress it. Like maybe the King of Swords is somebody who's suppressing that heart energy, that emotional energy to be able to move forward. Because sometimes you have to do that, but I would advise that, you know, at this time that we're going through on the planet right now, shoving the emotions isn't actually going to yield the outcome. It's not going to yield the Four of Wands energy that you really want here. So if there's something in the unconscious that needs to come up, I would say, or if there's something about a conflict possibly that you had with other people that's coming up to the surface, and then it's bringing up some of these other maybe not so comfortable thought patterns, feelings, emotions, I would recommend to take the time to process that as it comes up for you, and honor it like the king would. Even though the king here is devoid of emotions in his expression, in his demeanor, it doesn't mean that he hasn't gone through all of the energy of the Cups energy as well. The kings and queens of the suits that they're in have mastered the suit that they're in. So in this case, thoughts, ideas, speaking, communicating. So there's a need to be discerning in how you communicate as you move forward when in regards to what it is you want to build or how you want to move forward. And also, the reason I bring up the unconscious and the belief system possibly that's here, that's bringing up some of these old wounds that, you know, in the past maybe you drank them away, or you know, it led you possibly to be in a sense of despair maybe, or just feeling over it, just feeling done and like not wanting to feel like that anymore. I would suggest that just be careful, especially if there's something that you're trying to manifest. If there's something you're trying to manifest and that you're trying to create, and maybe think about what attachments you have to emotions and money, because in the crowning position you have the Page of Pentacles. Now this could be a communication, this could be a contract, this could be a job offer, this could be a gift coming in from the divine, or possibly someone who's passed on the other side. We do have the rainbows here and two fairies. This is, in this tarot deck, it is, I believe, the only card that has the rainbow in it. So whenever I see the rainbow, I think that there's something otherworldly, there's something beyond the veil about this. So there's a gift. There's also these streams of what could be water, like a waterfall that she's seeing beyond, but it also echoes to me the idea of the veil. So there's news about something that's going to come in that's going to give you something 3D, like in the 3D. So it could be a small gift that makes you very joyful. I know we're at the end of Pisces season here, so this could be a gift that somebody gave you for your birthday that you're thinking about, that made you feel joyful, excited, happy. But I don't know that this is going to distract you from maybe what's under the surface, which is why I'm saying if there is something that you're trying to manifest in terms of money coming in, or abundance, or some type of success that you're trying to bring towards you, with the two of these cards mirroring each other, I would just say kind of be careful with how you deal with some of this underlying energy. In the upcoming future, you have the Three of Cups, which is a card of celebration. It is time to be with friends and family, to talk, to, hang out, play cards, get together. I know that some places here are kind of easing up some of the lockdown. So this could mean that you get to go visit people you haven't been able to see for some time. This is also about friendship. There's camaraderie here. This could be, maybe this is a job offer that you get about how to move forward, and you get to work with people again, or you get to maybe work with some people that you already know, and you are excited to celebrate and look forward to this. This could also be that during your birthday you weren't able to celebrate, but in the near future, if some of the restrictions lift, that you will actually be able to go out and celebrate. Now I know one of my very good friends, his birthday was a couple days ago, and this is her second birthday during the virus. So she is, needless to say, a little bit disappointed that she didn't get to celebrate a second year in a row. So I think that this is very hopeful for those of you who are missing that element of camaraderie, togetherness, celebration. And I think we're all, very much overdue for some time to be with other people and, see our friends and family again. In the how other people are seeing you or how you're seeing yourself position, you have the Knight of Wands. This means that you want to move ahead towards whatever it is you're trying to build or create in your reality, whether that's a job or if it's abundance you're trying to create, or if, this could be somebody trying to move their entrepreneurship forward. They've already, been through the page stage, they've been the apprentice, and now they've done what they've set out to achieve, and now there's new goals that they want to move towards. This is an action, a person of action. They get things done, they know what they want, they set their mind to it, and they go towards it. So people are seeing you as, that really like go-getter energy, that you are passionate and, full of like vigor to be able to go out and about in the world, even with all things considered. All things considered in our reality the way it is right now, it feels like you still have that steam. It hasn't taken away your will to want to do and live and be, which is very nice to see. In your field here, we have the Ten of Pentacles. So the Ten of Pentacles, right next to the Three of Cups, is another indication that there will be some type of celebration. Ten of Pentacles is about inheritance. It's about family lineage. It's about celebration. This could also be some type of physical inheritance that you may be receiving, or this could also be a message from a passed down loved one. In this card, we have, the children, and we have the mothers and grandmothers, and then in this top corner, we have somebody who is passed. And usually when I use this deck, this is an indication that you have somebody in your life who has passed, who is around you energetically in your field. So, maybe you have had someone who has in your life recently passed away, and there hasn't been the ability to mourn for them correctly. When I say correctly, I just mean, there hasn't been the opportunity for your family to gather to celebrate their life. So I'm getting here that will be coming up in the future at some point here for you. But this is generally a very positive indication to have the 10 in your field. It means that, you could be receiving some type of gift as well, or that you're starting to become more aware of, whatever social dynamic you have within your family and how you relate within the family. It could just be also that you have a lot of people praying for you or watching out for you, whatever it is you've been through, possibly here in the Five of Wands energy. Feels like there's a connectedness. There's someone watching over you, whether they've passed or whether they're just, if they're still alive and praying for you, taking care of you. It's like they have your back. In the action or advice position, we have the Temperance card, which is about having patience. It's about understanding the flow, the energetic flow of life, the give and take. It's also about understanding that there is the divine working in the background. There's an angel watching over you in the background that's, making sure that things are happening. This is healing. This is the natural ebb and flow of life. And so the advice is to go with the flow. The action is to, still get up every day and do whatever it is that you want to do, but also be patient about what it is you're trying to create, because it seems that in one shape or form, it is coming forward for you, because in the possible outcome, you have your energy here, King of Cups, which is Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer energy, masculine. Again, so we have two kings. So it seems like in the possible outcome, it's that you're just coming into your full power. You may have been through some emotionally turbulent times here, whether that's just in your own subconscious that you're dealing with, or in dealings with other people. But it seems that you are going to be the master magician of your own energy, because the magician here has all the tools to create whatever it is they want to create. Aside from Temperance, it's the only other major arcana card that you have down on the floor here as well. So it indicates that there's a beginning of a new journey. Temperance happens more towards the end of a journey, and so with the 10 underneath, 10s being the end of a cycle, this leads me to believe that you are manifesting the new cycle, and have been for some time as well, I would suggest, with the 3 of Wands in this position as well. So I'm just going to get a few cards here to clarify. I want to see, what's this 4 of Cups about? Let's see if we can get a bit of clarity on this 4 of Cups. This is 4 of Cups about, Spirit. I've got 3 cards that came out. I have the 8 of Wands, which is passionate messages coming forward quickly. It means delays are over. So maybe there's messages from your subconscious that are going to be coming more into your conscious awareness. I also have the 6 of Wands, which would indicate, usually this is a victory, so I would say that this is good that it's coming forward. And also you have the 10 of Wands. 10 of Wands is about carrying burdens for other people. It's usually, it comes after the 9 of Wands, which is the wounded warrior. So there's something here that has taken a lot of energy, time, passion, consideration. I'm kind of getting like there was like a dance you had to do, like you had to be physically moving around a lot, or you're waiting for something to take place. Sorry, one sec, I just have to, this incense is going out. Let me just, sorry about that. So yeah, I get the impression here that yeah, with the 4 of Cups, it's like you're over it, whatever it is, but there's also the need to release it, and finding out that this is in the unconscious, this feeling that's sitting there. It's like Spirit wants to bring it to your attention so that you can have the victory of releasing it. And I think certainly getting whatever this burden is off of your back, like it feels like carrying the weight of the world on your back. Releasing that is going to release you from this feeling of the 4 of Cups. Just, like, is it over yet? I'm so done. Energy. So that's good news. Okay. I was just gonna say, what's this Page of Pentacles about? And I got the Page of Swords. So it's likely that there is some type of contract or offer, something that you need to look at and review and use discernment. It could also be, it could also have something to do with the 5 of Wands in the recent past. You'll know how that resonates for you in your situation, but one more for these pages. So interesting. The March readings I did, I feel that there was more than one page. Okay. It's too many cards. I'll take these 2. So we have the 2 of Swords and the Strength card. So whatever it is, or whomever it is you're dealing with, I'm getting that the 2 of you are somehow mirroring each other's energy. 2 of Swords can be unwilling or unable to decide about something. So in this case, it could be that there's someone you're dealing with that is mirroring an energy to you, or is you're seeing a side of them possibly that you wouldn't usually see. It could be that one person's focus is on the physical, pentacles, money, something in the 3D, something you can physically touch, and the other is focused more on the details of something like a thought or the thinking behind something. So maybe if this is an inheritance, there's a contract possibly here that there could be some difficult, I'm getting difficult conversations or things that need to be spoken between two people, because I also have the Strength. I'm also getting that because these are both pages, this could just be messages back and forth. This could be the energy, like this could be your energy, like you could be the, because you're showing up as the King of Swords, like you could be sending a message, and this is representing your energy here as the Page of Swords, and their energy is the Page of Pentacles. So yeah, it's definitely, there's something burdensome about dealing with this person here, whomever it is, or details of a contract possibly. Yeah, sleepless nights, Nine of Swords. That's why the Strength card is there. It's being all up in your head about it. It's this being over it. It mirrors this Four of Cups energy, where it's like you're over it, you want to be done with it now, but there's something unresolved, which is why it's this mirroring energy between you and someone else possibly is happening in the Crown. It's something you're thinking about, and it does feel like a burden. But I'm really getting the impression here with the Victory card and the Eight of Wands, like Spirit is really saying like you need to put down the burdens. And so there's some healing, there's a release that needs to happen, but it's all in divine timing as well, because we have Temperance, which is indicating patience. So let's see, since we can already see that there's going to be some patience and strength required, like it's almost like this has to pan out the way it has to pan out, which is why you also don't have the Four of Wands yet, the stability, the celebration, the sometimes it could be a marriage. Let's see. I'm gonna just clarify what the Knight of Wands is about, because the action already seems pretty clear, but if this is an action energy, then let's see what else tarot has for us. Spirit, what's this Knight of Wands about? Spirit, what's this? Okay. The High Priestess. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me here. So trust your gut. Move forward towards what your gut is. Like, be patient and allow things to unfold in the way that they're supposed to. I'm getting that there's some type of information that's hidden that not everyone has access to, and whether it's you who has access to it or someone else, it almost doesn't matter, because you have the High Priestess, which is all about there's secrets, this is about intuition. She also has the full moon in the background, so I believe at the end of the month here we have a full moon coming up, or I know we have a full moon coming up, so it's possible that you might get some type of shift in this scenario by that point in time, possibly, but the core message here is move in the direction of what your intuition tells you to. And also it would lead me to believe that you're right on the money about whatever your concern is. Yeah, because another thing to think about as well, I'm just looking here at all the Wands energy you have, and then the Knight of Wands. It's the Knight of Wands, just like the Page of Wands, has gone through the succession of the pip cards. So they've been through the 1 through the 10 of Wands. So it means that it's almost like all of it's like all the wands are on the ground now, like they've fallen and you can see where everyone stands on everything, because there's been this fighting, this conflict, whatever that conflict is there in the recent past. So Spirit is saying, like, take what you've learned and trust your gut. And if there's secrets that you are aware of, or if there's something that you know intuitively about maybe this inheritance, or if there's some type of communication or something that you know that other people in this like Three of Cups energy maybe don't know, or if it's depending on which page you are, I would just keep that close to the chest, but act as if, act with the higher elevated vision that you have. And you'll notice here the similarity between these two characters here is that they're both creating their reality. In the traditional tarot, the Magician is the card of Gemini or Virgo energy, and in these cards they're very similar, that they are creating something. They are in control of an outcome. But this one is in control of an outcome based on like an intuitive knowing, whereas this one is like trying to manipulate the knowledge and the physical reality. So yeah, so the advice is just follow your intuition, follow your gut feeling, because you're not wrong. It's almost like how this is already going to play out. And so if something comes out that's maybe unpleasant that you weren't expecting, I'm getting that it's almost like you already in some way you were expecting it, because something that other people don't, or you just have this intuitive hunch. Like I'm getting, and I've been getting this a lot through Pisces season, like especially for Pisces. People's intuitive gifts, psychic gifts, if you fit into that category, like these gifts are coming online pretty strong right now. So if this applies to you, then I'm getting that you're very powerful, and that your gifts are going to be coming on in a big bad way. Okay, so I'm going to pick some oracle cards for you. These are the Cosmic Guidance oracle cards. Let's see what they have to say for Pisces. What's the message for Pisces, please, Spirit? Love. This is crazy. I've in the last couple days, this card has come out for me personally a bunch. It says, allow it to pour in and out of you. Beautiful. And the roses. So I'm definitely getting that's a message from a passed on loved one. And that sometimes it's hard when we have differences with other people to come to a place of love, especially if it's frustrating us or it feels burdensome. Remembering that love is coming from a place of love will always serve everyone involved the best. Okay, let's see. Do you have any other cards from this deck? One more for Pisces. Okay. Wow. Change. New season of life. That's pretty awesome. And we're just coming into like this spring energy here. The weather has really changed and it's starting to get warmer, so that's very nice. It means that whatever this is that you felt like you had to be cold, or that moving on devoid of whatever heart energy is there, it feels like things are going to move and shift soon. Change is on the horizon. But it's like, if something is feeling stuck at the moment or feeling challenging, it's the advice is to bring love towards it. Okay, and I'm going to pick you a card from the Sacred Destiny Oracle as well. These cards are so beautiful. Pisces. What's the advice? cards for Pisces. Pisces. Oh, there you go. Protection. So this is about being aware of where your energy flows. And it's actually funny, I did a deck review of this. I did an unboxing and deck review. And this was the card that I pulled during that review. So go and check out that video if it interests you. I did a bit of a reading on this. But this is something that's been coming up a lot as well, about being aware of where your energy is going through. And look, we have tree energy twice now in the oracle cards. So there's a message here about calling back your own energy and putting up a prayer, possibly of protection, over your person every day when you wake up and before you go to bed at night, or with sunrise and sunset, however you prefer to do it. And just, you know, maybe tapping into your angels or your guides or whatever your belief system is, and just ask that if there is anything that feels burdensome, if there's anything that you're feeling like you're carrying for other people that's not yours, you know, Archangel Michael's he's a good angel to call into to help release any attachment or cords maybe that you have to people that it's not serving you anymore. And it's just draining your energy. I'm also getting that maybe you're starting like to feel tired, like you know, I feel like the wounded warrior energy is here a little bit, and it's been going on for whatever this is. It's been going on for a time, and you're just, you know, nine of swords and 10 of wands. You know, that's pretty heavy energy. So, yeah, just make sure to take some time to call your energy back. You could even, you know, carry a stone of protection on you, like obsidian or shugelite or something like that, that will help you. Let's see if there's anything else for you from this oracle deck. Oh, this one wants to come out. Change. You got change twice. Wow. Maybe you need to go on a hot air balloon ride, or a carousel. This also feels kind of like spring, summer energy to me. Maybe also some of you have a guide that is a horse, or you are connected to horses in some way. It's about moving on. Horses are fast, which mirrors this Knight of Wands energy. And traditionally the Knight of Wands would be on a horse. So it's the moving towards the new and releasing yourself of other people's attachments and clinginess to you. I'm really getting that. Wow, that's so crazy. The trees and also the change. Beautiful. What a beautiful reading, Pisces. I hope that whatever this is works out in your favor, and you know, that all involved are treated with love, and that it all works out for you. Okay, I hope you enjoyed your reading. I very much enjoyed doing it for you. And until the next time that we can be together, take good care of yourself. Bye for now.